Hey, how's it going, everyone? Back at it again, just like I said. So I ended up getting this version here, which is the normal version. I got him literally a little after I uploaded the video yesterday, so that was pretty crazy. I actually got here earlier in the day. The first one, the battle damage version, he got here like at nighttime. But anyways, here I am again doing a review on this one. If you guys didn't see the other one or have not seen the other one yet, the battle damage version, go check that out. Um, and I do the scale comparison with other SH figure arts in there, so you guys can see the height and stuff like that. I'm gonna say this one more time again. I said it on the last one. I'm gonna say it again. I feel like this is a once in a lifetime type of thing. If you really like this Broly, or if you're second guessing it, or if you have that should I or that if in your head, I'm gonna say go ahead and get it. It is $200 now. You can only get it from AliExpress. And somebody reminded me in the comments the other day, yesterday, that Beast Deities is disbanded. All right, they're done. Once again, they're done. They used to be called Kong Studios. For those that don't know, they broke that up. They started all over again. They seem to keep running from legal issues. That's why they keep doing things like calling these guys gods, and making these like book markers, and then a pen holder, and then he has like a wolf's head. Right. This is like Norse mythology, if I remember correctly. But anyways, um, so yeah, they always seem to be running from that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come back together under a different name. I think I saw it the other day. I can't remember right now. But they are not for sure gonna do any more of these Brolys, or any more reissues of these guys. And as far as 5K toys goes, unless you pre-ordered them and you're waiting for it, don't hold down on 5K toys restocking or anything like that. At the most, maybe somebody that didn't pay their pre-order, they might have a loose one here and there, but it's not a promising thing. It's not a guarantee, right? So it's pretty much just AliExpress, and yes, they've already went up to, like I said, about $200. The Super Saiyan 3 is the most expensive one. He's like $20 to $25 extra. Um, but I'm telling you guys, if you guys really love the figure, get it, okay? Because aftermarket is gonna be 250, 300. He's gonna reach, I'm gonna say 400. The way he's scaling already, I think some people already found them on eBay. Uh, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be 400, 500, out of reach, right, for most people, right? So, anyways, now that I said that, let's get to the review. This is the normal version. I ended up paying 160 for this because once I started seeing the scale going up, I started seeing $10. Another 10 after that. It was like 40. I got my battle damage one for 125. I got this one for 160. But once I started seeing it going up, I said, damn, I gotta get this one. I want this one too. I want to have both. So I jumped on it before it got any further or any more crazy. And that's what you have to do sometimes when it's a figure that's got a high demand. Especially every year, it seems like more and more people are collecting. You got, younger people coming up and watching the series and loving it as well. You get new collectors almost every year, right? And that's just more and more of the demand that they have to fulfill. And a lot of these third parties just don't cut it, especially Kong slash Beast Cities. Sometimes their stock was very low to just the right amount for them. Anyways, let me open this up and let's get to it. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing, right? It comes like this, right? This is the normal version, the first version. The way he looks in the Z Broly movie, with the red piece around the waist, red ankles, and then the green hair. Get that? Let me show you guys the face plates for the green version. There you go. So you got serious, smirk, teeth gritted, and screaming. Like I said, the only difference between these faceplates and the other ones is the eyebrows are a different color. That's it. All right, and there he is. Oh man, I do not regret getting a second copy. It's crazy because oops, let me back him up a little bit because he's so damn huge. Yeah, so I initially was only gonna get one version. I couldn't find this one at first, so I was kind of like looking around. I was tired that day, so I was like, all right, just let me get this one right here. It's got battle damage. It looks cool. As long as I have one, I'm good. But then I saw more of this one's popping up, and then I was like, damn, I kind of want this one. I know this is the normal look, the original version from the movie, and I'm like, if I create a Z Broly display, it would be awesome to have both. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get it, and I ended up getting it, and I do not regret it. Even at $160, Okay, so look, even if you pay $200 for this guy, in my opinion, I still would pay the $200 because he's a lot of plastic. All right, he's big, he's huge. He comes with a lot of stuff. He comes with blast effects that are very unique. They're big. He's a badass figure, and he's not gonna be around forever. And I don't think anybody is ever gonna do anything like this ever again. Um, so I would have not. I would definitely still pay the 200 if I had to. If it got up to that point, I would definitely jump on that still and still do that. If I didn't catch this one at 160, I think I paid the most I've ever paid for a Dragon Ball figure was $200 in the beginning when I first started collecting. I did that with a Beerus. That one I regret paying $200 for because it's such a tiny figure, right? It was just a normal size. He's like skinny and not a lot of accessories, right? Like in the moment I was excited, but then they did reissues, and that's one figure that forever I'm gonna have there. And every time I see it, like it's not the same thing, right? That figure's like this big compared to this. I don't mind paying $200 for all this plastic, right? Anyways, I did have to shave down the neck peg on this one as well. I heard people telling me in the comments that the wolf head popping it on and off somehow would have helped, but I threw mines away. There's too much stuff in there. I threw the hands and the head away for this one as well. I don't need them really. And so I just shaved down the neck peg and I was able to fit that nicely. As far as the articulation goes, it's the same thing. I'm not going to go over it again because I already did it in the last video. We're going to stick to the main stuff you guys are here for. This hand right here was a little bit, it was actually not a little bit, it was really tight. I had to put some oil on that because that one was really, really tight. It would not move. I put some oil on the neck. I only put oil on the wrist and the neck on this one this time around. The elbows were a lot better on this one, surprisingly. Ankles and knees were good. So yeah, I mean, but that neck peg is still really stuck on there. I'm gonna try this week to see if I can like take my time and see if I can pop off the find a way to pop off that neck peg safely without breaking it and ease as easily as possible. And then I'll put it up on YouTube as a short or a video or something, and then that way everybody can swap it out easily. But I need to definitely sit there and like take my time. I have to have a little bit of patience. Sometimes these things I don't have the patience for, but for the most part I do. But anyways, like I said, this green hair is definitely awesome. Uh, as soon as I saw that too, I was like, yeah, I gotta. Give me 1 second. My camera is falling. All right, sorry, my camera was kind of tilting right there for a second. Anyways, like I said, the green hair looks awesome, and look at the details. Like I said, awesome shading. This figure is just, I just can't get over it. Let me get the other guy in here real quick so you guys can see the differences. And here is the other one. Let me put them together right there. Make sure they fit in the camera because, like I said, they're pretty huge. Actually, let me straighten him out real quick so you can see them. All right, there you go. Sorry, these guys are definitely massive. Let me make sure they're next to each other evenly. There you go. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, these guys are massive. They barely fit in the camera. I gotta make sure I back it up. But anyways, they look great. They look awesome. You can clearly see the differences here. Like I said, only AliExpress has it. Don't count on 5K Toys to do any restocks. They're not. Like I said, at most, maybe if a person here and there didn't pay their pre-order, they'll have that as a loose one here and there. But I don't think it's gonna be reliable or even that much. You really have to be like on it, like hawking the place, right? But I don't know. I wouldn't trust that. AliExpress is the only place that has it. It's $200. Is it worth it at $200 still? If you really love it, yes, it is. Yes, it is. If both of these were 200, I would have got them at 200. And that's mostly also me telling myself, you messed up. Now you have to pay that price. Oh well, whatever. But anyways, different color on the colossal around the waist. This one's red. This one's like a purplish tone. Same thing with the ankles. Other than that, the golds look the same. The crystals look the same. Actually, does the body tone look the same? No, the skin tone looks the same too. It looks slightly off, but no, it's the same. Shading looks the same, but the hair and the eyebrows are definitely it, right? This one's awesome. It's green, and then it's got a little bit of a darker green highlight in the center, and then this one's all yellow, and it's got a slight bit of green in the center. So that's pretty damn awesome. Let me turn these around so you guys can see that too. There you go. You can see them from the back perfectly, right? So those are the biggest. Obviously, the other big difference is the battle damage, right? The battle damage is the hair, and the battle damage is the big differences, really. He's got a lot of damage here, and then the rib pants. So that's pretty cool, right? All right, let me back these up a little bit more. I brought a couple figures in for the scale comparison. Yesterday I did some like a Goku, Vegeta, the usual characters. This time I'm putting in a couple of the Brolys so you guys can see how they scale next to them. And like I was saying yesterday in the video, yesterday, right? Like, I feel. Hold on, let me bring this guy's arms down. Oops. Okay, whatever. Let me fix that real quick. All right, there you go. So I brought these Brolys in so you guys can see the scale. The difference is pretty much with them. I mean, obviously you're not going to put them in the same display with these guys at different, stories, but on the off chance that you do, or just for the curiosity of the scale, right? This is the full power SH, and then this is the event exclusive Broly, and they definitely look good. I mean, these guys are massive and huge, yeah, but even then, I feel like he's only slightly bigger than this guy. Well, not slightly, but definitely a decent amount. Like the head goes up here. His shoulders go up higher in his head, right? So about another head's length here, and then on the top. So they still look good. Then he's not completely without his size. This guy's pretty big too, right? But anyways, that's how they look. See, and this guy right here was an event exclusive. I think he was like $100. Most event exclusives you get them for $100 if you pre-order them in time, right? But a lot of times I don't have I have like figures that I'm getting from different places. I collect other stuff too, so I try to get figures that are coming out that potentially might not be around, or scale in a massive amount. Like this guy, I got him at the time I did because he was starting to scale a lot. I paid I paid 160 for this guy, right? An extra $60. It's fine, but that was only because I didn't pre-order it. I didn't. Sometimes I don't like pre-ordering a year in advance or 8 months. I don't like to wait that long. I'd rather pay the extra 20, $30 and just wait when it comes out so I can have it right away. So that's just me though. All right, and last but not least, I am gonna do a head swap so you guys can see what they look like real quick with each other's head sculpts. All right, and here you go. I just swapped heads with these figures so you guys can see what they look like. This one is the original version, and it's got the yellow head sculpt. Obviously, it looks cool. It looks awesome too, as well. For the customization's sake. And there is this one here with the green hair. And there you go. That looks pretty damn awesome, right? They fit perfectly as well. Obviously, I shaved the neck pegs on both of mine down. That's another thing. Like I said, be very careful with trying to pop these neck pegs out. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a way later this week or in the next few days, and then I'll post it up as a video or a short. Don't know yet. If I find the easy way to pop those out so that we can put the longer neck peg so that it has a slightly longer of a neck, I think that'll probably help with a little bit more movement. So that'll be cool. So that's pretty much it. Other than that, they're pretty much good. They look great. Head swaps look awesome. Obviously, I'm going to keep these guys with their heads the way they are, but having the customization there is awesome. So that's pretty much it. If you guys got any questions or comments, let me know. Let me know what you guys think about these figures. And also, I am going to still get the Demonical Fit version. I already ordered it from AliExpress. I think I ordered it from one vendor. He said he was out of stock, and then I canceled that order, and then I picked another one that looked like what he was in stock. But then he told me he was out of stock too, so he's saying that they're not going to get any more until February. February. So I don't know. For now, I'm going to leave it at that. But when I do get that figure, I'm definitely going to compare that figure to this figure here, these two as well, so you guys can see that as well. So anyways, that's it. If you enjoyed, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.